guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shaf and this is Shaf Makeup, the name of my channel. In this video, I'm doing a spring makeup tutorial, which is this look. So my camera cut out before I could finish that intro video, so just excuse me. And yeah, let's get started with the makeup. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start out with priming my face with this Bio Essence Miracle Bio Water. I feel like it hydrates my face like the proper amount before I start my makeup. That's why I'm starting with it. And then now I'm just going in with my eyeshadow primer. That's the Urban Decay original eyeshadow primer. I'm just like putting it all over my eye where my eyeshadow would go and then patting it down with my finger. Next, I'm taking this brush that I got from the Naked 3 palette and taking the fluffy side. I am just using the shade Adore to put all over my lid to pat down that, to set that eyeshadow primer that I already put on. So pat that on both your eyes as a base. We are going into another color next. I'm just going to go into this pastel green color called Tranquility, and I'm just gonna lay it all over the first, the inner half corner of my eye. So if you're not sure where that is, just look at the placement. Oh, here I am thinking that the green isn't pigmented enough or isn't as popping on my skin. Therefore, I'm using the MAC Fix Plus to kind of intensify the color. So I'm just laying it on the corner eye, half corner of my eyelid, and then leaving the other half blank for the meantime. So that other half, we are just gonna put the color Desire. I cleaned my brush beforehand. You should do that too before you lay it on with the same brush. If you're using the same brush, I would advise you use a different brush because then it's much nicer. So don't worry if it looks really jarring and really weird right now. We're just gonna blend it later, but I'm just layering on that color Desire all over the other half of my eyelid. I'm now taking this blending brush from e.l.f. and I am just blending the colors together. If you see a white in the middle, don't worry about it. I actually kind of got rid of the white after a while because I thought that it looked really weird, like I'm doing a flag on my eye. So just go in with the two colors and try and blend the two colors in. What I did next was I actually elongated that green color to kind of extend over the Pinky Desire shade so that it gives it a more kind of cohesive eye look. So now what I'm doing is I'm just taking the shade Romance and I'm putting it under my eyelid. Yeah. And then I'm taking that Transforming Pearl shade and I'm just using it as an inner corner highlight. I am also using that shade to highlight my brow bone area, the same Transforming Pearl shade. And then now our basic eye look is done. Now we are going to go in with eyelashes. So here I am curling my eyelashes. Now I'm using this Lash Sensational mascara by Maybelline and coating my eyelashes with it. It should go without saying that you should also do your other eye with your mascara. Don't forget the other eye, duh. Well, once you're done with your eye makeup, now we're just gonna go in with brows. I'm gonna use this NYX Tame Frame Brow Pomade in the shade Black. I say pomade really weird. I meant pomade. And I'm taking this Real Techniques slanted flat brush and I am just going to draw out my eyebrows. Let me tell you guys something. At first I wasn't really keen on the pomade, but after using it a while, I actually like how it looks. It actually looks much more natural than when I use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I don't know if that's just me, but it kind of just looks more like hair and looks more natural. So I'm a really big fan of pomade. If you haven't tried pomade yet, I think you should kind of give it a few more tries. Once you get the hang of it, it looks really, really nice. So yes, that is my input on brow pomade. It looks really natural and stuff, for me. But if you like brow pencil, you do you, girl, you do you. Anyway, here I am taking the RIMMEL, I think it's a brow gel. Yeah, it's a brow gel. The RIMMEL Clear Brow Gel. Blah, 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 I can't speak. Brow Styling Gel by RIMMEL. And I'm just brushing my hairs up because I like that kind of feathered look. So that is what I'm doing with my brows right here. So I forgot to say that the Lash Sensational from Maybelline gives me like a very natural, like I'm not really wearing mascara look. So I am like using this superhero mascara by It Cosmetics, and I am voluminizing my lashes some more by layering it on top of that other mascara after it's dried. The thing with layering mascara sometimes is like your lashes get a bit clumpy. I don't really like that clumpy look sometimes, so this is me just kind of brushing out my lashes with a brow comby thing. I don't know what it's called, man. A spoolie. Haha. Apparently I do know what it's called. You know what, guys? Sometimes there is no shame in admitting that after you've kind of like, you've done a bit of your makeup, it's alright to kind of check yourself out a bit, make sure like everything's coming together. So that was what I was doing. Anyway, so after I've kind of like, looked and seen like, it looks kind of nice now, a bit nicer now that the eyes are kind of coming together, I'm taking the NYX gel liner and I'm just lining the, what is it called? My lash line. Yes, I'm lining my lash. Next, I'm using this BECCA Backlight primer. So sorry for my really crappy showing of the product, but that is the primer I'm using on my face. So what I like to do with primers is I squirt a bit on my hand and then use my fingers to massage it into my face, which is what I'm doing right here. Once you are done massaging all that primer all over your face, just take a beauty blender, take your foundation, and start putting it all over your face above that primer. So what I like to do is I like to mix these two foundations. This is the BOUJOIS Healthy Mix Serum and the Max Factor Miracle Match Foundation. The reason why I like to mix these two is because I think one makes me grayer and one makes me more yellow. So to kind of balance those two out, I like to mix them. So after I've kind of put both foundations on my hand, mixed it together, on the back of my hand, mixed it together, I dotted it on my face, and then now I'm using a damp beauty blender and I'm just blending all of that foundation into my skin. Guys, I've always had like kind of dark circles around my eyes. I mean, perceptually, I feel like they are really dark under my eyes. So I'm just gonna go in with this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, which kind of makes your face a bit brighter. So keep that in mind if you are using the Age Rewind primer. I mean, not the primer, the concealer. So I dotted this under my eyes, and then I'm using a small stippling brush from Wet n Wild, and I'm just stippling it under my eye. Also, don't forget to conceal the spots that you want to conceal. And after you're done kind of putting that concealer on and then blending it with a stippling brush, go in with a colored foundation powder, which I'm using the Models Prefer Professional Mineral Foundation. And I'm using a small tapered brush to kind of set that concealer down. Next up, bronzing the face. I'm using this butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. I just bought this, so I was like really in love with it. I'm not using a stronger bronzer. I think this bronzer is really natural on my skin because you can rarely see it on my skin, but it does give like a very soft kind of shadowy like shadow on my skin because I am a bit tan. But yeah, if you are darker skinned than me, I am a medium skin tone. If you are darker than me, do not get the Physicians Formula butter bronzer because I don't think it will show up on your face. Sorry about the lighting in this video. I had the camera setting up to kind of I think really bright because I don't have a display thingy on my camera. I almost said phone. So I can't really look at myself, so like the setting I had for the beginning of the video and the setting throughout the video I cannot change because I do not have the money to invest in a better camera. So this is the product of it, and like the sun is shining outside the window, and yeah, so I'm really sorry about the quality of the video. Pro tip, I would recommend that you get ready in front of a window if you're getting ready in the day because the sunlight kind of like changes the appearance of your makeup. So you don't want to like, look really awesome indoors and then go outside, then everything just looks like a disaster. So like it's good to have like indoor light and outdoor light, so that's what I'm doing. So you guys, I'm just like, looking out for you, girl. So you saw me pick up the Sweet Peach Papa Don't Peach blush. So I'm using that blush. I'm using this Models Prefer again. I feel like they're my favorite like brushes in Australia because I get them like they're readily available and I feel like they're soft. Yeah, they're definitely one of my favorite brushes while I'm living here. I'm using one of their blush brushes to kind of put that blush on the sides of my cheek, right above the bronzer that I just laid on. Next up is this highlight from Physicians Formula. This is the Physicians Formula Nude Touch of Glow palette. The only reason why I'm using this highlighter is because I really don't like it. I hate wear things. I think if you watch my videos, you know that I hate wear things. Yeah, I'm hate wearing it on my skin right now because I'm trying to just finish it and make my money's worth. But I'm layering it with this Essence Pure Nude highlighter, which I totally love, and I am putting it on with a fan brush from Morphe. To match the pastel colors of the eye, I'm using this liquid catsuit from Wet n Wild, and I am using this shade Coral Corruption to complete the look. Oop, right before I blend all that highlight, that blush, and that bronzer in with this puffing brush from Real Techniques. As you can see, Coral Corruption is kind of like a pinky corally color. It matches my hair kinda. I feel like it pulls more pink on me, but I think on other skin tones, I think it's more coral because it's called Coral Corruption, yeah, but it looks really pink on me. And it looks kinda similar to the shade November from Colourpop that I always wear. It is a bit more coral than the November liquid lipstick though, yeah, but I really love it and I bought it from beautyjoint.com. And that completes the makeup look. Please do not forget to setting spray your face. I use that as a verb, but I meant please don't forget to use a setting spray to set your makeup, and your makeup look will be done and it will look like this. Yay! I hope you guys liked this tutorial, and if you liked what you see, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!